music, the music of the heart. Let our music take you there, where Star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. Star will take you there.
Ang pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis Bugul, La Union, or contact us at 0915-117-0111. Art and Furnitures.
May panlaban na ako sa pimple dahil sa araw-araw na pet malungwer pa ng Kati Alice. Say hi to a new confidence with Kati Alice.
Hello, good morning, TJ Home Builders po.
TJ Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tjhomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at meron lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So, meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TJ Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-o-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TJ Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para ma-ionize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa POW!
Let's go, Lunes! Grabe mga car enjoyers, it has been a wonderful weekend para sa akin and I hope you are too. Kamusta kayo? Kabsat, kamusta ka naman?
Okay no, at ito pa rin ang Let's Go Lunes. Ako pa rin si Papa P ang magpapatuloy sa inyo ng mga arangkada stories dito sa Cordillera, Luzon, buong Pilipinas at buong mundo.
Gusto ko yan, partner. Siyempre, kukumpleto ng agahan nyo. Siya kikay, kakulitan at kakwentuhan nyo na rin. Partner, napaka-excited ako ngayon.
Oo.
Kasi aside from Monday is, you know, ang pinaka-aabangan ng iba nating mga car enjoyers because of our financial advisors. Ito pa ha, i-continue kasi natin yung OFW segment natin.
Oo. At nakaka-excite yan dahil pag-uusapan natin kung paano nila minamanage ang kanilang pinagpagurang pera.
Yes naman, no partner. Kasi sa ganitong pagkakataon ngayong pandemya, nakita natin how much they have been giving back to our country and to our loved ones. Ikaw ba, Kabsat, were there any a chance na ikaw, if you will be given the chance, would you go, you know, abroad?
Yes, meron nasa listahan ko yan na meron akong plano na gustong mag-ibang bansa din at mag-try ng ating kapalaran doon.
Wow, baka andun ba yung kapalaran mo?
Yes, oo naman, baka nandun. At tingnan natin. Pero habang wala pa, ibigay muna natin yung passion natin dito sa ating bansang Pilipinas.
Kaya nga, speaking of passion and serbisyo, di ba, partner,
Yes.
we have also one
Wow.
amazing guest this morning that will give us another way that they have helped others kahit na on the middle of this pandemic, medyo nagkaroon din ng challenges.
Yes, lalo na ngayong pandemya,
Yes.
talagang nagbigay siya ng liwanag para sa ating mga kababayan at nabigyan through yung mga skills at ang kanyang inspirational talk, di ba?
Yes.
Si Kikay?
Yun nga, Kabsat, always motivating people and use of words palagi. And mga car rangers mamaya, we'll give you a quick overall kung anong nangyari ngayong weekend. And I'm so excited to be with you this morning.
Ayun, at ito pa rin ang ating tambalang nag-uumapaw ang good vibes at ang mga ka-rangers. Huwag na huwag po kayo bibitaw at talagang sama-sama natin dito sa ating morning barkadahan. Ito ang tambalang
Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan. Nagbabalik ang tambalang Sipaw!
Wow na wow, talagang ngayong morning ng umagang Lunes, di ba? Talagang ibibigay namin sa inyo mga arangkadas at kaganapan dito sa ating lugar. At bago lahat yan, ingat-ingat pa rin po tayo dahil patuloy pa rin lumalakas ang bagyong Maring. At ito'y nasa atin ang kahalagayan na po. Dito nga, update nga natin dito sa ating lugar at talagang magbibigay ito ng medyo malakas na ulan na bugso ng hangin. Tropical Storm Maring ay continues to move closer toward extreme northern Luzon at ito'y nasa sentro ng nasa estimated base po. Ito na available 350 km east of Apari, Cagayan. At mag-ingat po tayo dyan dahil patuloy pa rin pong lumalakas ang iba't ibang lugar dito sa ating Luzon naman at pinagpapayuan na lahat ng mga nasa malapit sa baybayin ay mag-ingat po dahil asahan na malalaking alon at pinapayuhan din ang mga magsasaka na wag muna po magpalaot.
Nako, wag po muna mga Car Rangers and mag-ingat, ingat po tayo. And for, syempre dito, you can always check our City Risk Management Facebook
Yes.
account for signals and situationers at saka mga roads that are closed. Kaya ingat lang mga Car Rangers. In a positive note naman, we wanted to extend our congratulations to Miss Maria Ressa for winning
Wow.
lang naman the first ever Nobel Prize for the Philippines. And mga Ka-Rangers, for the benefit for us to learn actually, yung Nobel Prize is not just in the facet of multimedia, meron din for chemistry, physics, sa mga kabig bangers ko dyan. Yan, di ba? Yan yung dream ni Sheldon Cooper is to win a Nobel Prize. So sa atin, we've won one and it's for the freedom of expression and for safeguarding a just and fair freedom of speech. The thing is that, diba, mga Car Rangers, words can always make us, it could break us, it could heal us. Words are so powerful that in so many aspects, marami siyang nabubuo. And the thing is that ngayong dadating na eleksyon, I hope we exercise that freedom in a just and fair manner, which nilaban ni Maria Ressa for so long, and she had the prize given to her, di ba?
Wow na wow, congratulations. It's a karangalan sa ating bansa ito at magkaroon ng isang Pinay na nakatanggap ng Nobel Prize. At kauna-unahan nga ito, ika nga mo, Shikikay,
Yun
talagang congratulations. At ito, good news pa rin dahil pag-usapan pa rin natin, let's go. Go na go ang ating Miss Baguio candidate sa kanilang iba't ibang activities. Last time nga nagkaroon po sila ng ating tree planting at pagtugon sa ating kalikasan with the help of SEPMO, City Environmental Parks and Management. At patuloy din dito ay nagbigay din sila ng pantry, community pantry. Nakakagulat dahil talagang iba't ibang barangay ang nabigyan. At ito sa tulong din ng ating SK Federation at kay Mama Arlene Magalong at ang ating grupo na Bueso. Nagtulong-tulong ito para mabigyan ang ating mga kababayan ng kunting ayuda at tulong na din ng ating Miss Baguio candidate para sa ating mga kababayan, lalo na ngayong pandemya. Wow.
Kaya nga, and wow na wow talaga, grabe partner, hindi tumitigil ang pagtulong natin. And sana, ipagpatuloy pa natin yan. And partner, syempre sa ating COVID update naman. And it's exciting kasi at least for a couple of days, actually, nakita natin yung pagbaba ng kaso ng COVID-19. And of course, this is because of the response of our help sa iba't iba, and that masaya pa rin siyang nakikita natin yung result ng hard work ng lahat ng tao. And as of October.
Yes, October 10 na kung saan meron po tayong 210 na new recoveries at pero tumataas pa rin po ng 222. Pero good news na din to kasi for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, talagang umaabot ng higit 300 na active cases. Ngayon po ay 222 at kahapon din po ay October 10 po ay meron pong 6 na namatay.
Yes, partner. And just a friendly reminder, no, we don't have any new lockdown order, partner?
Yes, we have a new lockdown order po na 2 sa Purok 10 Bacacang Norte Sur, Purok 17 ng Irisan, na kung saan sa sumatotal ay may total areas on lockdown na 22 at total barangays with lockdown na 18. At good news naman, lifting lockdown order naman ito sa Intogan Village, Purok 20 ng Irisan. At pasadahan naman natin ang ating existing lockdown order sa iba't ibang lugar at sitio, purok dito sa ating lugar ng Gibraltar, Pacdal sa San Luis Village, Pingat, Kias, West Bayan Park, South Central Aurora Hill, Victoria Village, Honeymoon Holy Ghost, Luwalhati, Irisan, Camdas Subdivision, Hillside, Camp 7, Padre Zamora, Duntogan, at Needle Rock Quarry.
Yan naman, we don't have an on-site vaccination ngayon, mga Car Rangers. However, we have a drive-through vaccination. Parang take-out lang, no? Doanan nyo na rin kami, mga Car Rangers. Ano bang gusto mo, partner?
Ngayong Monday, October 11, 2021, from 9 a.m. po yan to 3 p.m. At the Baguio Athletic Bowl po yan. At lagi pa rin po nating lagyan po natin lang mag-face mask, mag-face shield. Physical dancing po yan. Physical dancing.
Gusto ko yun.
Suwasayo na naman ako sa umaga. At the first dose po ang magbibigyan po natin dyan.
Yes, and ang nakakatuwa pa dyan mga Car Rangers, that's catering to A1 to A6 category. And just don't forget to have yourselves registered at bakuna.baguio.gov.ph para makuha po natin ang ating QR code, di ba?
Yun, at ito talaga umarangkada talaga. Let's go na go! Ang ating mga good news simula kay ating Nobel Prize, our Miss Candidate, Miss Baguio advocacy activities nila. At ito pa, dagdag ating vaccination schedule. At ito na, na-excite na ako sa ating guest ngayong araw na to dahil magbibigay siya ng liwanag ngayong pandemya na kung saan, sabi nga kanina, talagang nagbigay siya ng talk at skills sa ating mga kababayan para matulungan at magkaroon ng sarili nilang business at business mind para matulungan at mabigyan sila ng linaw sa edukasyon sa ating pagbibigay ng tulad ng sariling business. O, ikaw naman, Shikikay, ano ang ating mga nakita mga good news ngayon?
Sobra, partner, na over the weekend, personally, marami tayong good news and also with the people around us. And thank you for everyone's hard work in putting into it. And mga Car Rangers, if you are excited,
Yun.
I am as well excited as we are graced by Miss Raquel Versosa, and she is the owner of Raquel's Cuisine. Rather, babalikan natin yan kasi, syempre, i-excite muna natin kayo. Kayo mga Car Rangers, ano bang namimiss niyong pagkain ngayong umuulan?
At kapag yung mga namimiss nga, talagang on the go na mga pinupuntahan nyo. Ako, lagi on the go to. Goto. Goto talaga yung gusto ko kasi lalo ngayong mainit. Mainit siya dahil ngayong malamig na panahon. At isabay mo pa yung mayroong itlog at mayroong tinatawag silang tuwalya. Masarap na masarap yun. Oo. At maraming salamat din sa ating mga sponsors.
Wow!
Nandito ang Muzar Teacher Home Builders, Baguio Country Club, at ang ating Sangyup-Pochas Studio Coffee. At
wow, of course, wala nang aw sa PAW sa
Norma
Medical Center. Yan ang balita ngayon, syempre. And Two Pines Estate and Gaming Corporation.
ayun, at mga ka-Rangers, sama-sama tayo ngayong umaga at marami pa tayong pag-uusapan.
Yes.
Kaya't sa aming pagbabalik, sama-sama nating pag-usapan yan ng mga ka-Rangers. At ito pa rin, ang tambalang nag-umapaw ang good vibes. Ito ang tambalang
Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan.
Hear the music of the heart. Let all music take you there. Where Star will take you everywhere. Bringing music closer to your heart. Star will take you there.
Ang pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis Bugo, La Union, or contact us at 0915-117-0111. Art and Furnitures.
Nagbabalik ang tambalang sipaw! Good news dahil ngayong araw ay talagang let's go na go
Yes!
sa ating pagtulong sa ating mga kababayan lalo na may pandemya. At excited na ako, Shikikay, dahil ngayon ang ating guest talakayan ay magbibigay ng inspirasyon ngayong umaga.
Yes, partner. And, I was telling that kindness is really genuine with this kind of
Yes.
people. And I'm happy to have worked with them. And sa mga car rangers natin dyan, I know you know her by heart. We have with us Miss Raquel Versosa, and she's the owner of Raquel's Cuisine. Good morning!
Good morning, Kikay and Papa P and sa
Yes.
mga car rangers natin. Good
Wow,
morning,
wow.
kahit na maulan, konti.
Yes, yung ngiti ni Mama Raquel talagang magbibigay ng sunshine kahit umuulan at
Umuulan.
binabagyo tayo ni
Wow.
Bagyong Maria.
Salamat
At,
naman.
first po, Ma'am Raquel, kamusta po ang inyong ngayong pandemya at paano nyo po ginagawan at lumalaban ngayong hinaharap natin na COVID-19?
First of all, magpapasalamat ako sa inyo kasi in-invite nyo ako dito. First time. And I'd like to be able to share kahit paano maka-inspire ng mga tao. Anyway, ngayong pandemya naman, if my mindset is instead of sulking or parang dwell on the negative, mas gusto ko na sa positive lang, light lang tayo mag-dwell. Kasi yun yung ating focus. If you focus on the negative, mas marami tayong na-attract na negativity. So might as well focus on the positive. So in terms of sa negosyo, alam po naman natin na nawala po yung Forest House, which was operational for 19 years. But then again, may kapalit naman. And this is what we call the Raquel's Cuisine by Forest House.
Right, yun nga, Miss Raquel, tama. We see through what is positive. Sabi nga nila, in order for you to see the light, you have to break it out. Miss Raquel, nakaka-inspire you know that after 19 years, we've transitioned it to Raquel's Cuisine. So, paano nga ba nagsimula ang Raquel's Cuisine?
Okay, mahaba-habang story to, but I'll try to make it brief, no? Kasi parang 19 years kami na sa operational kami for 19 years. In fact, for the last 14 years, we were awarded as one of Philippines' best restaurants in the Philippines. That's why in the Philippines, no? So, but then the pandemic came, and then wala na kaming ibang paraan para magtuloy-tuloy yung negosyo because we were doing the numbers. Talagang hindi kami magsusurvive. Ang kailangan natin ngayong pandemya is survival eh.
Yes.
So, ang ginawa namin, we just had to accept the fact na kailangan nating i-close muna yung negosyo. Temporarily, we closed it for when the government mandated na all non-essentials will be closed temporarily. But then, we realized that even if, because of several factors, nag-contribute sa pag-close nito, we realized na talagang kahit na pilitin namin ang i-push through yung operations ng Forest House, hindi talaga magsa-survive. So what we did was just to diversify. So we diversified into Raquel's Cuisine. Kwento ko lang sa inyo very briefly. When we closed Forest House, of course, masama loob namin, lalo na ng mga staff, kasi the staff have been with us for 19 years, 18, 15, 14 years, and then biglang magsasara. So, biglang nagsara. So ang ginawa namin is we had to sell all the equipment, all the supplies, all the things we had in Forest House just to come up with the separation pay ng mga staff. So fortunately na bigay namin, nakabuo kami ng separation pay ng mga staff, and then masaya sila. Kami parang buti pa sila may pera, di ba? Parang ganon. But then again, sabi namin, survival mode lahat eh. Mga negosyante, mga staff, survival mode tayo. This is one way of helping the staff, carry on with their life. So, when we did that, we realized, my husband and I realized that even after, after a few months or after a short period of time, mawawala din yung separation pay nila because kakailangan nila igastusin yon. So what happened was, we asked them again, would you like to come back and build another business, which is now the diversification part that I mentioned. Now, we put up Raquel's Cuisine by Forest House. This is a food delivery business, which is very timely nowadays because people do not want to go out. So, sabi naman nila, yes ma'am, yes sir, we're excited. Kasi sabi namin, ngayon na close na tayo, you're free to go and apply in any other job. But then sabi nila, ma'am, gusto namin sa inyo. So we had no choice, or we had to do this for the staff, yung Raquel's Cuisine by Forest House. Take note, it's called Raquel's Cuisine, and I had to tag the name Forest House because for name recall. So yung name recall na yon, because Forest House is known for good service and great food. So that's the start of Raquel's.
Wow, no? Nakita namin yung passion at yung fire na gusto nyong ibigay at pagtulong sa ating mga empleyado. At ngayon nga talagang nakita natin na talagang yung separation fee, doon pa nga lang, tumas na ibalibo ko doon, Ma'am Raquel. At sabi mo nga, basta maibigay yung serbisyo para sa kanila at kailangan talaga nila that time, ibibigay ninyo. At ito na nga, it's a blessing ang nag-umapaw itong Raquel's Cuisine. At Ma'am Raquel, ang tanong ko po, ano po yung pinaka-biggest challenge naman na hinarap ninyo sa ngayong pandemya? Alam naman natin lahat tayo ay humarap sa mga challenges at literal na talagang may nagsasarado. Ano po yung biggest challenge nung nagsimula kayo sa Raquel's Cuisine?
Okay, yung Raquel's Cuisine is something new for all of us. So, hindi naman kami nag-food delivery before, even for the last 19 years. So, everything was that we were doing, lahat yan, from zero, from nothing, no knowledge at all. So, as we went along, na-reskill ang mga staff, na-reskill pati kaming owners. So, sabi namin, let's do our best. So, ang mga challenges namin is, we had to cut down on the menu. Remember, Forest House has had its separate menu, but these menu or the dishes that we offer are not the same dishes that we offer in Raquel's Cuisine. Why? Because the ones in Forest House, medyo high-end siya. Ang ginawa namin, we wanted to reach out even to the lower class. Kasi medyo high-end nga yung Forest House. So, we had to redo the menu. We had to create new dishes that will cater to a lot of people. Now, aside, that's one challenge. It wasn't easy coming up with new dishes. Second, another challenge is that we had to study time and motion. Kasi ang delivery, more often than not, it's been delivered by motorbikes, correct? So yung mga nagde-deliver ng food, mga nagmomotor, and it's shaky. And yung presentation, yung food, medyo mahihirapan or mawawala sa itsura niya. And we're known for great presentation also. So sabi namin, yung time and motion na sinasabi ko, we had to choose and consider the food, the dishes that can be delivered fresh and hot even in 30 minutes, yung delivery time. Plus, we had to study, ano yung mga dishes na dapat i-deliver by motor? Ano yung mga dishes na dapat careful ka na deliver by car? So, kunyari, may mga cakes yan. Hindi mo pwedeng i-motor yan. Otherwise, pwede naman kung sa pwede. Pero very slow ang pace dapat ng rider. So, other what do you call this, challenges that we encountered is we're not a big establishments compared to the bigger ones. So it took a while, maybe 8 months before. And fortunately, when we were known, ng pag-try na nila, and more often than not, our customing back for more. So yan yung mga challenges na encounter namin. And then but I'd like to be positive again. You know, when we
Yes, naman.
started only 3 employees, we hired the most seniors, the ones who are they have big money, they have them, and started with 3 about already, including writers. So yun yung positivity that
Yes, Ma'am Raquel. Po, ayan, medyo po nagkakaroon tayo ng difficulty with connection with Ma'am Raquel. Pero nakita ko yung nag-usapan natin na kung saan ay gusto ko yung pag-think at pag-plan ni Ma'am Raquel kung saan malaking tip ito para sa ating mga gustong aspiring business owners na magkaroon ng mga risk-taking na ngayong pandemya na kung saan magplano muna bago mag-risk.
Oo, yun nga. And partner also, currently to those restaurant owners also na naghahanap ng way to reskill or retool themselves, this is a great avenue para makita natin how others can positively influence this. And it's a good and a healthy competition for everyone. And also, ibalik ko lang kay Ms. Raquel, you've made mention earlier that we wanted to empower our staff by reskilling them. Kasi nga, tama nga naman, money could be consumed in a day or months. However, Ms. Raquel, ang ginawa kasi natin is that you also allowed your staff to venture or encourage them rather to have their own small businesses. Tama ba yan, Ms. Raquel? Can you give us a quick story about this?
Oh yes, I remember that. When they received their separation pay, we congratulated them that they have a big amount of money, you know, for themselves and for their families. But then during that time, wala pa kasing Raquel's Cuisine. And so we told them, no, do something productive with that money. So some of them, the ones who are really skilled, like in the kitchen, nagtayo sila ng sort of business in their homes as well. And then yung kanyari, yung baker namin, nagkaroon din siya ng nag-excel din siya ng mga goodies niya sa bahay nila. Yung iba naman na skilled sa computers, yun, they went into that passion as well. So yun yung mga inspiration that we were able to share with them nung habang wala pa yung Raquel's Cuisine. But you know, when you're good to them, they always come back to you. So when we opened Raquel's Cuisine and invited them, sure ma'am, so they're now again with us.
Right, yun nga, Ms. Raquel, the kindness comes back fold. And hindi pa kasi natapos dyan of your encouragement with your own staff. What you've been doing also during this pandemic, Ms. Raquel, is you're inspiring and you're mentoring and you're training others as well. Recently, you were part of the DOT training and mentorship. How was this possible, Ms. Raquel?
I was fortunate enough to be awarded the distinction or the label DOT trainer. So I'm very, very grateful for DOT to see the skill in me. Now, when I was training, I'm more on the Filipino brand of service trainer. So this is more on the soft skills, meaning to say, if I'm given the audience tour guides, then I will teach them the Filipino brand of service excellence for tour guides. So I have also been able to train restaurateurs, crew, hoteliers, and on all that, because this is about, it's general naman eh. This is more about having, you know, soft skills, the right attitude when you are dealing with guests, how to deal with them, how to greet them, how to answer complaints or deal with all of these. So nakaka-inspire ako sa kanila at the same time with their stories and with their you know, appreciation.
Yes.
Mas nakakataba ng puso kasi we both affect each other. I'm able to affect them. I'm able to inspire them. They also inspire me because I would always tell them, remember, this training is not just one way. You just don't learn from me. We learn from each other, from me to you to me, and from one another. So that's the beauty of training, and I'm very happy to be part of.
Wow, at talagang ngayong pandemya, nakita natin na maraming kahulugan ng pagtutulungan at bayanihan. At isa na dito, ang ginagawa ninyo, Ma'am Raquel, sa ating pagbibigay ng inspirational talk, ng mga reskilling. Ito yung mga malaking bagay para mabigyan ng bagong perspektibo ang ating mga kababayan. At bilang mentor or our inspirational speaker, paano kayo humuhugot ng inyong inspirasyon at motivasyon para makatulong sa ating mga kababayan?
Papa P, sa edad kong ito, siguro in 3 years I'll be have their citizenship. So I'll be 60 in 3 years. So siguro naman I have gathered more wisdom because I've been in the business or the hospitality and tourism industry for the last 36 years. Apart from that, also, I was able to write a book on hospitality and tourism. I wrote 3 books about that. So when I did that, mas maraming research, plus all my personal experiences put all together. So mas marami akong, yun yung mga inspirations ko. As of course, learning does not stop. So even if you know these things, you still have to research, you still have to keep on reading, and you still have to keep on learning. And that's what I always tell my audience. So kailangan nating wag tumigil to learn. Just keep on learning.
Definitely. Ako din, Miss Raquel, I and Papa P, yun yung lagi naming tinitignan in everything that we do. We wanted to learn or relearn things na medyo alam na namin, and we're willing to be mentored with such person. Miss Raquel, I just wanted to ask you personally, what do you think is the Filipino brand of service?
The Filipino brand of service. Oh, that's a great question, Shikaina, no? The Filipino brand of service is a trainings. It's actually Filipino brand of service excellence. So you train people on service excellence the Filipino way. But you have to get this, the root of all this service excellence, from the values of Filipinos, inherent in all of us. The values like may likha. So, bakit tayo mag-customer service? Because where we believe, when you believe in God, we believe in a creator, you want to be righteous all the time. Right? And then there's also the makatao. So, being able to, makatao, makakalikas, makabayan, makabansa, may bayanihan, may pag-asa, at yun yung mga values, examples of the values that we have, and then we connect that to the customer service training. Baka tayo may brand. Yung branding natin is yung the values that we have. So sana nga matulungan lahat ng nasa liners mag-good itong sa training na to, dahil ang ganda ng training talaga. This is training, the study of Prof. Eric Cerudo of UST, collaboration with the. And I must say, excellent training for people who'd like to go to people for people who would like to be in the hospitality and tourism industry.
Wow. No? Kitang-kita talaga natin na hindi lang ang daming sakop pala nito kapag hospitality, nandun yung pagiging, sabi nga ni Ma'am Raquel, makabayan, makatao. At yung the end of the day, it's all about the spirit of Filipino nga. Kung sino nga, ano yung core value ng isang Pilipino. Ma'am Raquel, ang tanong naman, kapag meron kang inspirational talk, paano mo ini-end ito at para magbigay ng anong mga phrase or statement ang gusto mong itatak sa inyong mga manunood or inyong mga trainees?
Ako, salamat dyan sa question mo because ito yung pinaka-importanting bagay na dapat nating sabihin pag na-train kayo sa Filipino brand of service or when you want to show the Filipino branding ng service excellence. You start with mabuhay. So when you say mabuhay, you put your hand on your chest and then you swing it towards the front, towards the person you are greeting, and it means that I am heartfelt. I'm happy to serve you. I'm happy that you're here. So I say mabuhay. So it's like that. Just to give you an explanation for this, like in Hawaii, for example, they say, what do they say
Mahalo.
when they greet guests? Aloha, correct? Mahalo, diba? Aloha. In India, for example, what do you say when you greet? Namaste, correct? Namaste means hello or goodbye, and sawadika for the Thais and all that. But for the Filipinos, we have our own Filipino branding of greeting, and that's what we call the mabuhay gesture. So we say that, we say mabuhay, and then when we leave or when the guests leave or our customers leave already, then we say salamat po, ingat po kayo, or anything that you want to say as long as you have on your chest and there's always the po. So yun yung the mabuhay is the greeting, the salamat po, ingat is the paalam dyan. It's very Filipino and it's very heartfelt, and Filipinos are known to be sincere when we serve, when we serve guests. So much more if we really show them the Filipino way.
Right, Miss Raquel. And I, for myself, Miss Raquel, nakita ko na ang mga Pilipino talaga, we attest to our values of giving service. And Miss Raquel, may I ask, imbitahin naman natin ang mga car rangers natin to visit Raquel Cuisine, and also, sino po yung mga gusto nating pasalamatan?
Okay, salamat for this opportunity to guys, for our mga ka-rangers, kung namimiss nyo na po ang Forest House food, nandito lang po kami. We may not serve the whole dishes of Forest House, but we have more for you. So if tawagan nyo lang po kami, we have a Facebook page, Raquel's Cuisine by Forest House. But if you want to just direct call us, we're here at you can contact us at 888-967-60.
Oh.
Wow! Miss Raquel, meron
Kayo
lang
din, Papa P and Shiki Kai.
Miss na daw nila yung cuisine nyo. Sir Jose, you can certainly check their Facebook page. And Miss Raquel, last po, any aspiring messages to our restaurateur and all in the Filipino brand of service?
Yes.
Okay. Yes?
Yes,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Okay, ang aming gusto ko lang i-share that this time while the pandemic is still in the city hovering around, I just want to let those who are business people, the businessmen, the business owners,
yes,
this is not the time for competition. This is not the time for to make a lot of money. In fact, we are all in survival mode. So what is important is we help each other, we collaborate, we share ideas that are being taken in place, and make sure that we help other people. Kasi hindi pwedeng puro sa akin lang. Hindi yun eh. Hindi ganon ang kailangan natin ngayon. What is important is we give back. Kung meron tayong extra, we give back. So, yun yung for the business people, my take on that. For those who are working naman, please take care of your job because it's not easy to land in a job right now. and stop whining, stop complaining, because we're all in survival mode. Let's just be happy with what we have. And then, at the same time also, kung kaya natin makatulong, bakit hindi? Tulong din tayo. So, kasi nga, it's not just about us. It's about other people. You know, living for others. So yun yung aking take and message for everybody.
Right.
Ingatin po tayo.
Thank you so much, Miss Raquel. And Miss Raquel, I just wanted to read this comment from one of our commenters. Sabi po niya, I was fortunate to stay in Forest House in January 2020 before pandemic happened and forced them out of business. I witnessed firsthand how prompt and polite their staffs were. And each meal served had a special touch in the small details.
Wow. Yes.
Wow, salamat po. Salamat po.
Dagdag pa ni Dr. Jose Ursua, sabi niya, tama, help one another. Hi, Ma'am Raquel. At miss na daw niya ang Forest House. Meron na po, Dr. Jose, meron na po Raquel's Cuisine. Pwede natin bisitahin yan.
Right? And also, Miss Raquel, isa pa. Yes to Ma'am Raquel's business perspective. God bless your heart and the people around you po.
Ayan, at ito, bumabati din si Mark John Kelly Delum ng Rainy Morning. God bless daw. Ayun.
Wow. God bless po. Nakataba naman ng puso yung mga messages. At, you know, I'm very grateful. You know, you just made my morning. You just made my day. But, you know, and for Papa P and for Shekinah, talagang I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be invited.
Ma'am Raquel, you also made our morning kahit umuulan.
Yes.
Yung inspirasyon na inculcate nyo sa amin with our viewers at yung mga ginagawa ninyo sa ating inspirational talk, sa ating, lalo na sa ating mga kababayan, lalo na ang pandemya, malaking bagay yon.
Yes.
At salute po sa inyo at padayon sa inyong serbisyo, Ma'am Raquel.
Salamat po. Salamat. Maraming salamat po.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ms. Raquel, and thank you po. And please extend our gratitude to your staff and to Miss Anna as well. Maraming salamat po.
Okay. Salamat.
Right.
Talagang have a great day talaga. Great na great day. Kahit maulan at makulimlim, nagbigay ng liwanag at sunshine ang itong guest natin dahil sa kanyang mga ginagawa ngayong pandemya.
Yun nga, partner, let's go tayo in being kind, choosing to be kind in all aspects,
Yes.
di ba, partner? And nakakatuwa lang that you're not just helping kasi just one person. Yung lagi mong sinasabi na it becomes a ripple effect
Yes,
after which. Tapos parang it strike me, no, partner, na you always have to be grateful of
Yes,
what you have and not what you don't have. Kaya sa mga car engineers natin dyan, let's go of what we have ngayon.
Oo. At talagang nagbigay ng ray of light or ray of sunshine ang ating guest ngayon. At marami pa tayong pag-uusapan, mga ka-rangers. At samahan nyo pa rin kami at talagang bibigyan namin kayo ng kaganapan at inspiring story ngayong morning ng Lunes. Ito pa rin ang tambalang
Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan.
Hear the music of the heart. Let all music take you there, where Star will take you everywhere, bringing music closer to your heart. Star will take you there.
Ang pagnanakaw, pangangalakal at pagpili ng bahagi ng power transmission lines ay pinagbabawal ng batas. Bukod sa parusang 20 taon ng pagkakabilanggo at magmumulta ng 50,000 hanggang 100,000. Maaari itong magdulot ng inyong kamatayan kapag nakuryente ka. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
The most beautiful design you will find ever. Great furnitures and better price. Made in Korea. Art and Furnitures. Visit us at San Luis Bugul, La Union or contact us at 0915-117-0111. Art and Furnitures.
May panlaban na ako sa pimple dahil sa araw-araw na pet malungwer pa ng Kati Alice. Say hi to a new confidence with Kati Alice.
Hello, good morning, TJ Home Builders po.
TJ Home Builders po?
Yes po, sir.
Sir, paano po umorder online ng mga hardware supplies?
Yes po, sir. Madali lang naman pong mag-order through our Facebook page po. Punta lang po kayo sa facebook.com/tjhomebuilders at i-message nyo na lang po kami doon at meron lang pong sasagot sa inyo. So meron po tayong indoor, outdoor, tsaka meron din po tayong for kitchen, for bathroom, at mga lightings po.
Sir, ang TJ Home Builders po ay isang tindahan na nag-o-offer po ng mga finishing material. Easy to install at mas makakatipid po sila ng oras at sa pera po nila. Mas concentrated po kami sa mga modern materials.
TJ Home Builders! We turn houses into homes!
Kapag labis pong nainitan o nausukan ng mga linya, tore at mga materyales na nakakabit dito, maaaring magdulot ito ng pagkaantala sa daloy ng kuryente. Bukod sa apoy, ang usok mula sa pagsisiga ay nagiging dahilan para ma-ionize ang hangin sa paligid ng linya ng kuryente. Ang mismong hangin ay pwedeng maging konduktor ng kuryente sa pagitan ng mga kable. Ang usok ay maaaring daluyan ng kuryente papuntang lupa at maging sanhi ng brownout. Ang paalalang ito ay mula po sa NGCP.
Narito ang ilang tag-initipid tips na pwedeng gawin ng hindi nahihirapan at nananatiling komportable sa pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. I-defrost ang ref kapag lampas na sa 1/4 pulgada ang yelo. I-check din mabuti ang pinto ng ref para masigurong hindi tumatagas ang lamig. Bawasan din na maggamit ng maraming ilaw. Linisin at tanggalin na lang dumi at alikabok sa mga bumbilya para mas maging maliwanag ang mga ito. Magtulungan tayong lahat sa mahusay na paggamit ng kuryente upang masigurong tuloy-tuloy na maihahatid ang kuryente saan man sa bansa. Isang paalala mula sa NGCP.
So masakit ang ulo sa Pauliniment yung haway garantisado.
Pauliniment, isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa PAW!
Go na go! Dahil bibigyan pa rin namin kayo ng mga karagdagang inspiring story kahit nilalamig tayo ngayong bumabagyo at parating si Bagyong Maring at nararamdaman natin ngayong umaga. At ito na nga, kanina nga, nagbigay na ng ray of sunshine, ray of init ng kanyang pagtulong sa ating bayan. At ito ngayong araw na to, alam naman natin, Lunes ngayon, makakasama natin ang ating energetic na financial educators natin at mga yaman coaches. Excited ka na ba, Shikikay?
Partner, malamig ba? Parang mainit eh.
Mainit ba?
Oo.
Sorry.
Sorry, partner.
Sorry, I'm hot. Hot
Naman, partner.
Buti hindi ako nagsando na naman eh. Oo.
Pwede naman, partner.
Pwede
And
ba?
sa mga ka-earners natin dyan na nag-request na magsado si Papa, ano na natin, malapit ko na siyang makumbinsi yung mga ka-earners. But again, financing, advising sa ating mga ka-earners, either we are SMEs, we are also OFWs, gusto naming maging katulong nyo kami in any forms of that.
Ayan, let's go na let's go ang Lunes natin ngayon dahil arangkada ang ating financial advisors at yaman coach. Dahil ngayon, pag-usapan natin kung paano mag-manage at bibigyan natin ng edukasyon ng ating OFW para paano nila gagamitin ang kanilang pinaghirapan na pera. Ayan, narito na ang ating energetic at napakagwapo na Chairman at CEO of Personal Finance Advisor na si Mr. Efren Llamas Cruz. Good morning!
Good morning po sa inyo lahat. Good morning.
Wow! Isa sa mga ray of light din at ray of sunshine si attorney, ating Mr. Efren, no, talagang magbibigay sa atin ng saya. Ngiti pa lang ni Sir Efren, bungad na talaga.
Kaya nga, if you really need a friend, ask Efren.
Oo, naisigit namin yan, Sir Efren.
Push namin yan, Sir Efren. But nonetheless, hindi makokompleto ang barkadahan kung hindi kasama, all the way from Shanghai, China, we have with us Sir Herbie Recato. Good morning!
Good morning! Good morning!
Wow!
Good morning sa inyo lahat. Ayan.
Yes, kumpleto na po ang aming araw dahil sumikat na po dahil sa inyo dahil talagang kanina nga nabigyan tayo ng liwanag with advocacy sa pagtulong sa bayan. Ngayon, dalawa ng mga financial educators ang magbibigay ng liwanag at init lalo na ngayong buwabagyo dito sa atin. At narito si Sir Herbie at si Sir Efren.
Yes.
At una-una po sa lahat, kamusta po kayo, Sir Herbie, dyan sa Shanghai, China?
Okay naman ako dito. Medyo na kami, back to normal na kami dito and medyo maulan din. Medyo apektado rin kami ng konti ng bagyo.
Yes, opo. Ingat-ingat pa rin po, Sir Herbie. Sir Efren, kapag ganito, pag-usapan naman natin ang ating topic na pagmamanage ng pera ng OFW.
Yes.
Kapag sinabi kasi natin pinaghirapang pera, napakahirap yan bilang OFW, di ba, Sir Efren?
Totoo yun. Isipin nyo na lang. Hihiwalay ka sa pamilya mo, pupunta ka sa ibang bansa na wala kang halos kakilala, mananatili ka doon, naku, lungkot na lungkot ka talaga. Sa kakayod para lang sa pamilya. Talagang pinaghirapan ko yan.
Yes naman. Oo, tama yun. At Shikikay?
Yun nga, Sir Efren, that's a good tip. And Sir Herbie, balik naman tayo sa'yo. And Sir Herbie, when you started, how did you actually started to manage your own finances bilang isang OFW?
Ayan, that's a good question, Shekinah, no? So, bago ako mag-start mag-manage ng aking finances, I have to check on my financial past, no? Ano ba yung mga behavior ko before na naka-apekto sa aking financial situation at the present, no? Kung paano ako mag-spend and ano yung mga, kung for example, meron ba akong utang or meron ba akong savings. So, mahalaga yun para alam natin kung paano tayo mag-improve sa pagmamanage ng ating finances. So, that's where I started on managing my finances, no? Check my past and at the present, no? I will track down and I need to know kung ano yung mga needs ko and wants para mas makatulong sa akin ito para malaman ko ano yung aking mga prioridad sa pagmamanage ng aking pera.
Yun, tama yun. Sir Efren, sa inyo kapag mayroong isang kliyente at kunyari OFW, malayo siya, paano nyo po ginagawa ito? Through phone call po ba ang advices natin at para mabigyan siya ng mga pag-manage ng kanyang pera? Lalo na yung binibigay niya sa kanyang mga pamilya dito sa bansa.
Well, you know po, even before the pandemic hit,
Yes.
meron na kami mga nakakausap na mga OFWs. Nung unang panahon, Skype pa lang Skype pa lang. Pero ngayon mas madali kasi sa Zoom ang dali mo mag-share ng screen,
Yes.
mag-connect, mag-invite, everything is easy, no? At ang kinaganda, pwede na i-connect yung family niya dito rin. Mas madali. Dati pwede naman, pero ngayon mas madali. Importante talaga na yung hindi na OFW, pati yung mga nandito, kasi malaman din nila gaano kahirap talaga yung ginagawa ng kanilang kapamilya, and dapat sila will do their share na hindi basta-basta gagastusin lang, magtatabi rin para pag uwi ng pobreng tao, may uuwi, hindi yung parang back to zero.
Oo, tama yan Sir Efren, para makita nila yung pinaghirapan nila, diba Sir Efren, yung pinaghirapan nilang pera, merong outcome. Sir Herbie, eto na nga, lalo na ngayong pandemya, gaano ka-importante na mapangalagaan ang mga kinikita na pera ng ating mga OFW?
Ayan, so yes, actually I will state a study by SEDP, yung Social Enterprise Development Partnership Incorporation. Sabi nila 8 out of 10 OFWs umuuwing walang pera or walang savings, no? Katulad ng sinabi nga ni Coach Efren. So malaking bagay kung bakit malaman natin bakit wala silang ipon. And one of the reason is lack of financial literacy. So kaya mahalaga at maganda yung programa ninyo about showing the PFA and Yaman Coach about the importance of financial literacy. Kasi kapag na-educate sila about financial literacy, magiging mas alam sila kung paano nila i-manage yung pera nila at para mas ma-achieve nila yung goal nila. No, bakit ba nga sila nandito sa abroad? Bakit ba sila ng OFW? Because they have their own goals, no? They have their biggest why. Ano ba yung why nila? Bakit sila nasa abroad? Siyempre, para matulungan yung sarili nila, yung pamilya nila. So on that way, with financial literacy and education, makakauwi sila na meron silang pera, meron silang ipon at natutulungan nila yung mga mahal nila sa buhay sa pagkamit sa mga pangarap nila.
Right, Sir Herbie. Sir Herbie, I just wanted to follow up kasi with our OFW, di ba, they remit us, nagbibigay po sila for their family. But ideal po ba, Sir Herbie, that our OFW, dito sila mag-iipon, local bank sila mag-iipon for their future? Or how do you take on this? Any advice?
Hello. Nabanggit ko nga kanina, no, dapat bago ka muna mag-invest or bago ka mag-save and mag-invest, dapat meron kang goal, no? Dapat goal-oriented approach yung ginagawa natin sa pag-i-invest. So, okay din naman. For example, gagamitin mo yung pera mo for in the future para sa pamilya mo. For example, education of your kids or your retirement kapag umuwi ka na sa Pilipinas. Okay lang yun that you save on the local bank, but you have to invest later on, no? Hindi mo mas madali mo makakamit yung goal mo kapag mag-i-invest ka. Kasi marami sa mga OFW natin, nagsisave lang sila sa bank kasi medyo conservative sila or hindi nila alam kung ano bang dapat gawin nila para mapalago nila yung kanilang pera. So it's really important for them to save, build that habit and discipline, and later on, look for the proper investment product para makapag-invest sila ng tama para sa mga goals nila.
Yes, Sir Herbie, nabanggit mong investment. Ano ang tama at maipapayo mo sa ating mga nanonood na gustong magkaroon ng investment o mga OFW na nanonood? Ano yung ideal na investment lalo na ngayong pandemya?
Ayan, so that's a good question, no? So normally kasi to find the best financial product para sa iyo, you have to look for the product na magpi-fit dun sa goal mo. Pero sabi nga sa mga tinuturo namin sa Yaman Coach, you cannot invest kapag wala ka pang protection, no? You have to have your emergency fund, lalo na kapag ikaw ay OFW, meron kang emergency fund sa abroad, no? Katulad ko. And then syempre may emergency fund din yung pamilya mo sa Pilipinas. And then you should also have the other protection like healthcare or hospitalization and life insurance para masigurado mo yung income replacement and mga immediate needs ng pamilya mo kapag bigla kang nawala rito sa mundo. And lastly, syempre hindi rin magandang mag-invest kung meron kang malaking utang. So dapat you have to eliminate those debt, no? Kapag na-manage mo na ng maayos yung pera mo, hindi mo na kailangan sumali sa Squid Game, no, para mabayaran yung mga
Oo naman.
Grabe,
Yes.
Sir Herbie. Tama, no? If you are out of debt, it's actually more forbearing for you na nakakahinga ka talaga ng maluwag and hindi nasasali sa Squid Game. Sir Efren naman, how do you take on traditional investment? Like for example, yun nga po yung pagbabangko. Paano, anong stand natin dito?
Well, pag kayo ay naglagay ng pera sa bangko, especially kung savings lang yan o time deposit, ang tingin namin hindi talaga siya investing kasi masyadong short term. Pag sinabi natin investing, mahaba-haba yung period mo at medyo mas malaking return. Kaya lang nga, syempre, may kaakibat niya na mas mataas na risk. Ano? So, pero may isa pa akong dadagdag sa sinabi ni Coach Herbie. No? Sabi niya, bayaran ng utang. Because actually, pag binabayaran mo utang mo, it's some form of investment. Kasi for example, kung gusto mo ng guaranteed return na 24%, hindi bayaran mo yung credit card mo, wala ka ng interest sa babayaran to 24% per annum. O di ba? Yun, guaranteed yun. Pag nag-invest ka sa stock market, hindi pa guaranteed yun. Eto, guaranteed na. So, bayaran mo na nga utang bago mag-invest.
Yun, tama naman yun. At Sir Herbie, ito po it's all about budgeting at self-reward naman. Why need to budget and how do I balance my budget with self-reward naman?
Ayan, so importante na malaman natin yung proper budgeting. No? So syempre, in proper budgeting, you have to track it down. So maybe you can write it in a notepad, meron kang Excel, or you can download some app to track your budget. And importante din, alam mo yung needs and wants mo. So ano ba yung needs? Ayun yung mga necessity, yung mga kailangan mong gastos to survive, no? And then yung wants mo, most of the time, yun yung mga pwedeng ipang sa tabi or mga leisure, no? Pero importante rin, periodically, you have to monitor and check your budget. Kasi marami talagang sa mga nakakausap ko, ang hirap na hirap silang mag-budget. And then, about naman dun sa self-reward, no? Nabanggit kanina, October is a month, mental health month. So importante rin sa pag-aalaga sa sarili natin. Hindi lang about finances, also our mental health, ourself, no, we have to take care of it. So importante rin meron tayong self-reward, no. So paano 'yon? Ako, I advise my clients to when they do their budget, no, dapat meron din silang tinatawag na leisure fund. So dito nila kinukuha yung kanilang mga pwedeng pambili para sa sarili nila or something they want to give to their family, no? And then kapag may leisure fund ka rin, pwede rin meron kang fund na specific fund para sa mga balikbayan or mga gift mo sa iyong mahal sa buhay or lalong-lalo na pag umuwi ka sa Pilipinas. So in that way, hindi ka mag-overspend and you are giving more time and effort to your family, hindi lang pera. Ayan.
Yes, tama yun, no, Sir Herbie. We attest to that. Even though hindi tayo OFW, tayo yung simpleng manggagawa, we also have to reaffirm and self-reward ourselves. Pero Sir Herbie, how do we put limits ba in self-rewarding? Kasi as what you've made mention, sabi mo, baka yung iba kasi sumusobra na.
Syempre, you have to be clear first, syempre, ano yung goals mo, yung priorities mo. So, kailangan mo muna mag-save automatically para sa mga goals mo. And then, the rest is anything that you can spend, no? Of course, if you want to put something na para sa sarili mo self-reward, for example, you can start with 10% muna or just 15%, no? So, on that way, hindi ka mag-overspend and the rest, yung mga kailangan mo na para sa mga expenditures mo.
Yun nga po, that is something that we should also be looking into. Sir Efren naman po, is it okay that ito hindi lang para sa mga OFW po, do we need to involve our partner or family member in our budget or budget plan?
Tulad na nasabi ko nga kanina, para alam naman nila yung hirap na dinaranas ng breadwinner, dapat kasama sila sa budgeting. Kasi hindi pwedeng pasok ng pera sa kanang bulsa, pero butas pala. So hindi pwede yun. Oo, nahuhulog yung pera. So importante po na nakasama sila. Ang ginagawa namin is ganito. Meron kaming calculator na parang ni-reverse engineer namin yung ITR. So sasabihin namin, sige, pasok mo yung gastos mo. Sige, pasok mo. Kung ano man yan, sige, lagyan natin. ihiwalay na rin natin sa para simple ha, must spend at saka may spend. Okay? Ngayon, pag nalagay mo na dyan, pipindutan na yung button, kukumpitin niya magkano ang dapat mong kitain para bayaran yung gastusin, bayaran yung taxes at yung para ma-fund mo yung kailangan mong itabi for a better future. Alam niyo po, pag ginagawa namin dyan, napapatawa yung karamihan ng aming kausap kasi, ay, ang laki pala ng kailangan ko kinikita. Ayun, marirealize nila na spending beyond their means. So, kailangan na talaga mag-budget. And the easiest base na pwede ka mag-cut is the may spend. And then yung leisure na binanggit ni Coach RB. Then eventually, you must spend naman kung dapat talagang bawasan.
Yun, tama naman. At mga ka-Rangers, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Ito pa, Sir Herbie, pag-usapan naman natin itong, bigyan naman natin ng konting brief itong tinatawag na money management plan. Ano po ito?
Okay, so yung money management plan is about it's a collective decisions, no, kung ano yung mga you have to make a decision or to take actions with your money, kung paano mo siya gagamitin to have a possible the best possible outcome, no, from it, no. So kasama din sa money management yung how you will spend it, how you will save it, how you will invest it, no. So sa madaling salita, in general, how you will use your money.
Yes naman. Ito, nabanggit nga natin kanina, yung kabuuan about sa investment. Ito nga, paano po, how investment play into money management plan naman? Sir Herbie.
Ayun, yes. So paano siya mag-start? No? Sabi ko nga kanina, bago tayo mag-invest, dapat goal-oriented approach tayo. So, normally, we ask our clients kung ano yung mga goals nila sa buhay, ano ba yung mga priorities nila. So, from there, we will make a plan, no, kung paano nila magagawa yon. So, from that plan, they need to save, and then later on, we have to invest it. No? But we have to look kung ano yung best possible, best investment product that will fit on their goal. No? So, that's where we start the investment side sa money management.
Yes, that's right, Sir Herbie. And it's good for us to know what is this plan for. Now, Sir Efren, what is the advantage of having a money management plan nga ba?
Para kang, kasi ang buhay natin, para kang may journey, di ba?
Yes.
So, ang money management plan is para mapa. Para hindi ka maligaw. O sabihin mo na parang ways yan, para may guide ka. No? Pag wala kang mapa na yan, ay talagang parang paikot-ikot ka lang. Kita mo, hindi mo nahirap ka lagi sa budget, naghahabol ka ng pera, pag mag-aaral ng anak mo, mangungutang ka na, baka mabagsak ka pa sa mga napakamahal na online lending apps na kung sumail, by the way gusto ko lang sabihin, meron kaming kliyente, 3,000, maliit lang 3,000 ang inutang. 2,100 lang ang nirelease sa kanya because of the fees, no? Tapos babayaran niya 3,000 after 7 days. Alam niyo po ba, 2,000% yun per annum effective. Ba't ka na mauutang ng gano'n? Ano? Kasi nga, wala kang mapa, wala kang money management plan. Yun ang reason for that.
Yes, Sir Efren at Sir Herbie, maraming salamat dahil sa mga ganitong kaalaman natin ngayon, lalo sa pagmamanage ng finance natin. Sir Herbie, tanong ko lang, no, kapag sa mga ganitong mga pandemya na hinaharap natin, meron na po ba kayong mga kliyente na talagang lumapit sa inyo at humingi ng advice patungkol nga rito, talagang may mga na-scam din po ba kapag sa mga ganitong lending?
Yes, very normal ngayon yan during pandemic. So, marami kasi sa mga clients namin nagkaroon ng problem about their income, no. Yung iba nagkaroon ng kaltas, yung iba naman nawala ng trabaho. Pero syempre, you have to focus on kung ano yung dapat mong gawin, no. Not too much focus on the thing that happened, no. So, yun ang mismong yun yung mga bagay na ina-advise namin para magkaroon sila ng mga creative ways or mga creative ideas kung paano sila makakuha ng mga karagdagang income, no? And then later on, they can manage again their money by proper budgeting. No? And of course, yung mga advice kasi namin as Yaman Coach, it will really help them, no? Para makaahon sila sa mga sitwasyon, lalo na ngayong pandemya.
Right, Sir Herbie, we understood that this could be a better way for our OFWs to help them aid with their finances. Sir Efren naman, we just wanted to follow up on this. For OFWs po, kasi si Papa Paul and I have close family members that are in abroad. What is your take naman dito, Sir Efren, that if they wanted to invest in stocks and this such investment?
Okay. Babalik lang tayo sa ating yung rule na kung ikaw ay may knowledge about it, may time kang gawin yun at meron kang sizable funds to do it, then go ahead. Do it directly. Magbukas ka ng online brokerage account, ikaw mag-invest. No? Pero isa lang doon ang kulang. Wala kang sizable funds, wala kang expertise or experience, at wala kang panahon, wala kang time. Mag-invest ka na lang sa mga managed funds. Marami po yan. Sa Pilipinas, may 3. Yung mutual fund, unit investment trust fund, at saka yung variable unit link single pay. No? Alalahanin sabi nga ni Coach Herbie, mag-invest ka in that currency na kung saan mo gagastusin in the future. Kasi kung dollars ka nga kinikita, for example, pero eventually gagastusin mo naman in pesos, di mag-invest ka na, i-convert mo na, invest mo sa pesos. But if you have plans to keep your money in dollars, maybe isang portion ng iyong pera, ay di mag-invest ka sa foreign currency denominated investments din.
Yun, at ito na nga talaga umarangkada ang ating mga viewers dahil talagang interesado sila sa ating topic ngayon na pagmamanage ng finance. Diba, Shikikay?
Yun nga, partner, and we just wanted to say hi and good morning also to Ma'am Joy. Thank you for being with us. And sabi niya nga, tapalan ang butas sa bulsa. Tama naman yun.
At sabi pa ni Cheat Florentine, happy to listen sa sharings.
Wow.
Ingat po lagi. At ito pa, dagdag pa ni Marilo Tulyok. Hello po, good morning, watching from Bacoor. Wow no, wow no.
And also sabi pa ni Miss Joy, identify must spend versus may spend. So,
Yes.
Tamang identification yan. Tama, Sir Efren, thank you. And also, Sir Herbie, we just wanted to ask, since OFW tayo, what can our car engineers expect from you? Any services that we can offer for our co-OFWs as well?
Ayan, so you can look for me doon sa Yaman Coach directory namin. Of course, as a Yaman Coach, I can help you with your money management, yan yung cash flow management din namin. And then I can help you with the financial plan using our My PF app sa PFA. So just ask me or Sir Efren para ma-assist namin kayo sa inyong mga question about finances.
Yun, at Sir Efren naman, ano ang ating mga serbisyo at lagi nating pwede nating ibigay sa ating mga kababayan na nangangailangan ng financial education?
Para na nga hindi nila makalimutan, the Ask a Friend, Ask a
Yes.
Friend.
Yeah.
We are on social media. I-Google nyo na lang doon, lalabas po kami. Or if you're in the Philippines, 0917-505-0709. Para sa mga OFWs po, talagang tutulungan namin kayo. We are an international organization. We are in China, meron din kami sa UAE. I think meron din kami sa Singapore, I have to check, no? So, sige, tanong lang po. And if wala kami doon sa lugar nyo, we can always use Zoom or whatever platform para makapag-usap sa inyo.
Yes. Lastly na, bigyan natin sila ng huling patikim at advice sa ating mga OFW. Anong mga mensahe naman po ninyo as a financial advisor, lalo na ngayong pandemya? Ano pong tips na pwede nating sabihin sa ating OFW sa pag-manage na kanilang finances? Sir Efren?
Okay. Well, tandaan, hindi naman kayo taga dyan sa ibang bansa, no? Uuwi rin kayo. So, always remember, ang goal natin is to earn enough para makauwi kayo ulit at makasama ang inyong pamilya.
Yun. At kay Sir Herbie naman, para makaiwas sa pag-join ng Squid Game. Sabi niya nga, ano pa payo natin sa mga OFW para makaiwas nga?
Ayan, kasi kaya nga maraming nababaon sa utang dahil mostly they're focused on the investment, no. Maganda yung pinag-uusapan natin yung mga investment, but you have to go back to the your core value, no, yung pinaka-basic, and which is the proper money management. So kapag na-master mo ito, you built your discipline, everything will go well, no. And of course, the more important thing is you can give more. So not only money, no, you can give more time, effort and love to your loved ones.
Yes naman. Tama yun. At na talagang kung mahal mo ang iyong pamilya, kung mahal mo yung passion sa work mo, dapat pangalagaan mo din yung sarili mo na alagaan mo yung pinagpaguran mong kinikita at yung pera na pinagpaguran mo nga. Di ba, Chiki Kai?
Yun nga, partner. And to our Yaman Coach and Sir Efren, maraming salamat sa inyo. And we will see you again next Monday.
At syempre, sulitin na natin dahil galing Shanghai, China, si Sir Herbie. Sir Herbie, mayroon pa gustong pasalamatan at i-promote pa?
I just want to thank my wife na currently na nanonood din siya ngayon, si Tin Recato. And then I also want to greet my fellow Yaman coaches. Ayun lang.
Yes. Sir Efren naman.
Well, salamat po sa inyong dalawa, kay Sir Dobby, kay Ms. CJ. At ako'y inggit na inggit at 21 degrees pala sa inyo. Yes, mainit sa Manila.
Oo, alam niyo po Sir Efren, talaga kanina naka-jacket talaga kami para sa show is nag-coat po kami. Sobrang lamig.
Opo.
Yes. Have a great day at salamat po sa inyong serbisyo para sa ating mga financial edukasyon para sa ating mga kababayan ngayong umaga. Yun. Oo. Talagang let's go morning talaga ngayong Lunes dahil umarangkada ang ating mga guests na nagbigay ng init, ng liwanag ngayong napakalamig na panahon. Using kaalaman, mga skills, mga learnings na ganilang binibigay sa ating mga kababayan.
Yes. Malamig ba? Parang nainitan kasi ako.
Oo, nainitan na tayo.
Ed.
Alam mo kung bakit tayo nainitan? Dahil napuno tayo ng mga kaalaman.
Sobra.
Una pa lang nag-guest natin with Mama, talagang si Mama
Raquel.
Versosa, Mama Raquel. Nagbigay siya ng liwanag at sa tulong na maginagawa niya, advocacy niya sa atin, lalo na ngayong pandemya, through skills niya sa pagpo-promote ng tamang way sa hospitality at sa pagtulong pa last sa DOT naman.
Yun nga, partner. And to our Yaman coaches and ang nakita ko kasing common ground nila is this just wanted to give service for other people. And kami rin, ang taas ng speech ng taas
high level talaga.
Oo, sorry na. Ayan, and yun nga, we wanted to give you what is due to our viewers and to our car enjoyers, and thank you for always being with us with each service kasi magkakaiba yung serbisyo, partner, 'di ba? Kay Ma'am Raquel iba yung service niya, with Yaman coaches iba din yung service na binibigay niya, and kami din, me and Papa Paul has a different platform of service.
Ayun, at ito talaga ang magbibigay din sa atin ng init ang ating mga viewers at mga supporters. Nandito pa rin ang ating Pangasinan Rangers na sila Lola Lourdes, Lolo Guding at Delia Tulyok ang Karoldan. Hello po sa inyo. At with our syempre belated happy birthday kay Raymond Kalunggagon Tulyok. Good morning po sa inyo.
Uy, belated po.
Yes.
May Shanghai po ba?
May Shanghai dahil kanina galing kami Shanghai, China.
Gusto ko nun, partner. Gets mo yun. And also to those, Ma'am CJ and all the management and staff of Lemonade, thank you for watching. And also, Ma'am Joy, thank you. And also to a friend of mine, Jax and Nigel Rascals, good morning.
Yes, with our fitness buddies, Coach Mel, Coach Matt, Coach Edu, at Lara, Shell, at Kuya John, Ross, and Rov. Hello po sa inyo. Baka hindi po tayo maka-jog mamaya sa Minds View kasi napakalabig. Try natin painitin ng with our different workouts.
Pwede pa yan, partner. And syempre, hindi matatapos ang araw na to, partner, without our quote of the day.
Yes, quote of the day ay ngayong aranggada. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Sabi ni Muhammad Ali.
Naman. It is certainly a room that we rent here on earth because everything is temporary, mga car enjoyer. Unfortunately, it's a positive and we look at it at positive talaga. Positive.
Yun na lang pwede natin maibigay, no? Na way natin, lalo na habang narito pa tayo sa ating mundo at pwede nating maibigay. Kasi sabi mo kanina, konting kindness, gesture, malaking bagay ito sa mga nangangailangan. Baka yung taon na yung natulungan mo, ay kailangan niya pala that time. That word, that good vibes na word, ay kailangan niya yan.
Yun nga yung partner, simpleng pag-advise lang na ito yung
Yes.
pwede mong gawin with your finances, napakalaking bagay na yan.
Oo.
Siguro, hindi lang sila nag-reach out personally, but them watching us the program, alam kong natututo na sila.
Iyon, at isa na namang Lunes No Morning ang ating natapos dahil ito pa rin ang ating tambalan, ang morning barkadahan ng puno-puno na good vibes. Ako pa rin si Papa P.
Ha? Tapos na? Shagikay, kakulitan at kakwentuhan. And ito ang tambalang Sipaw ng Morning Balitaktakan.